In this video, we will discuss the differences between dogs and cats to help you decide which animal would be a better fit for you. Then we will go over some things that you should know about the most popular cat and dog breeds. Keep in mind that this video is only meant to give you an idea of what pet is right for you. It is always best to do your own research into the animal, breed, and individual that you want to adopt to make sure that their needs will fit your lifestyle. First, we need to decide what species is right for you, a cat or a dog. The initial costs of cats and dogs are similar, but cats are slightly cheaper. Dogs cost around $400 to $1,000 initially, and cats cost around $300 to $900. The first costs of a puppy can be higher than the average dog due to need for shots and vet appointments, plus possible training classes. Every year, your dog or cat will need food, vet appointment checkups, vaccines, parasite prevention, toys, treats, a license, and vitamins. For dogs, this can add up to be around $400 to $1,800 a year, while for cats, it can be around $350 to $1,500. Yearly rates for your pet also vary depending on extras you may decide to buy, such as professional grooming, training, kennels, traveling fees, accessories, and pet insurance. Overall, dogs are more expensive than cats, but it is not a huge difference. Dogs are very social animals that need a lot of attention. Dogs like to be around you almost constantly, while cats are much more independent. However, it is important to remember that cats like attention too. They may not want it as much as dogs, but you do need to be able to give your cat affection. Cats are, however, more suitable for a person with a busy lifestyle than dogs are. If you want a pet that is super cuddly and excited to love you, a dog is your best bet. But if you are more laid back and want a companion that loves you but doesn't need to cuddle all the day, then a cat may be a good idea. Dogs need a lot of exercise. You need to have a place to walk them nearby, and the time to do so. Dogs need more indoor space than cats, but cats need exercise too. They need to be played with often, but they don't need to be walked. When it comes to travel, dogs are able to enjoy travel in the car more than cats. If you don't want to bring your pet on vacation, cats are better equipped to be left home alone if you leave out plenty of food and water and put out a camera or hire a cat sitter. Dogs will need to be boarded at a kennel. You will need a litter box for cats, and depending on how many cats you have, you will need to change it every week or more often. It should be said that it is possible to have both cats and dogs. If they are introduced properly or grow up together, they can get along just fine. Now that we've decided on an animal, let's focus in on the breeds. I'll go over the most popular ones, and non-purebreds. If you have your eye on an uncommon breed, research is important. All animals have their own personalities. These breed examples are just generalizations about animals of that breed. It's best to get to know the animal you intend to adopt in person to make sure that they are right for you. Cat breeds. Starting with cats, we have the American Shorthair. When you think of a cat, I'm betting that this is what you think of. The American Shorthair is a very popular working cat. They were brought to America to be mousers, and it shows. They are very inclined to catch all the mice in your house for you. They are very strong and muscular cats. They can be many different colors and patterns: calico, tortoiseshell, solid, and tabby. There are over 80 more types. American Shorthairs are the jack of all trades of cats. They have very even temperaments in general, and make up all of my own cats. I speak from experience when I say this is a great and friendly breed of cat. Persians are very sweet cats that like to lay around. They have those adorable flat faces and long fur. They get along well with other animals and kids. However, they are prone to respiratory problems and a type of kidney disease that affects 40% of them, so monitoring for it is vital. They must be brushed daily or else they will become matted. Maine Coons are huge, bulky cats. They need to be brushed twice a week, but are generally healthy. They are very loving and sweet, and would make a good first pet. The Siamese cat is very vocal, meaning that they meow a lot and loudly. They are also very smart cats. They're very playful and energetic, so they're great with kids. They need plenty of attention and exercise. The Sphynx is energetic and playful, but not actually hypoallergenic. They need lots of food due to a high metabolism, and they need to be washed every week to clear away oils that build up on their skin. They are cuddly and like people. The Munchkin cat is a cat that has been bred to have dwarfism. It is important that you buy from an upstanding breeder. If two Munchkins are bred together, it causes health problems in their kittens. Munchkins are prone to lordosis. This is a spine problem that can be moderate or lethal. They are very friendly and good with children. One of the smartest cats out there is the Russian Blue. They are quiet cats that need consistency. They can be shy at first and with strangers. They are not as good with younger children as they are with calm adults. The Ragdoll is one of the bigger cats. They like to follow you around like dogs. The Ragdoll is very calm and looks like it's sleeping when picked up, like a real Ragdoll. They're quiet cats and are good with kids. They're very affectionate. They need to be brushed every few days, though, and they should be monitored for heart problems. The Bengal looks wild and beautiful. They were created originally by breeding a house cat with a wild cat. They need lots of effort and need play. Do your research on the breeder, or your cat may have health problems. Bengals are best for someone with cat experience and plenty of free time. They only need minimal grooming. The Abyssinian is one of the most popular cat breeds in the United States. They are very intelligent and have a unique and beautiful air about them. They are quite healthy usually, but are prone to gingivitis and other issues. They barely shed and only need to be brushed once a week. Abyssinians don't tend to be cuddly lap cats. They aren't that into being held. They are rambunctious cats with loads of energy. They are prone to trouble, chewing up toilet paper rolls and getting into your things. Dog breeds. The Golden Retriever makes a great pet for kids. They don't bark often and their breath doesn't stink. The Golden Retriever is very trainable. They love to make their owners happy. They love playing fetch. However, be careful when you adopt a Golden Retriever. Certain lineage of these dogs are prone to biting. The Golden Retriever is also susceptible to hip dysplasia. The Golden Retriever is adaptable to different living conditions, but need a lot of exercise, or they commonly gain weight. It is also important to monitor for cancer, as certain types are common to the breed. German Shepherds are very intelligent dogs. They are widely used by police and in films because of how trainable they are. The German Shepherd is prone to biting and should be trained not to bite at an early age. German Shepherds commonly develop hip dysplasia as they age, and they shed large bunches of fur. The German Shepherd is very loyal, which leads to them being protective of their family group. English Bulldogs are very stocky, strong dogs. Their head is very large compared to their end. This means that Bulldogs usually need to give birth by C-section. They do not do well in areas that are very warm. They need to be cleaned every day under their wrinkles to prevent infection. The English Bulldog is one of the unhealthiest breeds. They are prone to genetic diseases of the heart and the musculoskeletal system. In general, Bulldogs have short lives. They commonly fart and slobber, so anyone who adopts a Bulldog should be aware. They are not good dogs to train, but are very loving animals. Poodles come in a wide variety of sizes, and are frequently crossbred with other breeds to create hybrids like the Golden Doodle and the Labradoodle. The Poodle has hair instead of fur, making it a good choice for people with allergies. They are very smart and trainable. They are eager to please. They need frequent bathing, and grooming services can be expensive. Monitor for a serious intestinal blockage called bloating. They are very active and need space, and are great as a family pet. Beagles are one of the loudest dogs, living to bark and howl. They have an incredible sense of smell, and should be kept in a fence or they will follow their nose to who knows where. They frequently get dirty from rolling in smells. Beagles are very healthy dogs, and they love families. Corgis are adorable. Despite their short size, they need lots of exercise because they were bred to be herding dogs. Corgis are generally healthy, but are susceptible to back problems, especially if they are allowed to jump frequently. Corgis can be aggressive with young children, but are fine family pets for older ones. Dachshunds come in many different coats, colors, and 2 different sizes. Dachshunds were bred to hunt badgers, so they like to dig very quickly. It is a good idea to watch your dachshund when they are out in a fenced area, as they could easily escape. They are one of the healthiest breeds, but can have serious back problems due to their shape. They are easy to groom, but they are not good dogs for children, as they tend to bite. Boxers have the ability to go onto their back legs and actually box you. This is less scary and more adorable. They are very trainable. Boxers need to be protected from cold weather because their fur is very short. They need to be cleaned under their folds to prevent infection. They are good with kids, but should be watched in case they try to box with one of them. Boxers are extremely prone to cancer, more than any other breed. They can also overheat due to the shape of their skull. Huskies love the cold. They were bred in Siberia and were then moved to Alaska, making them perfectly evolved for life in the cold. They don't do too well in very warm places. They're extremely smart dogs, so training is possible, but they can be stubborn. They need lots of attention and space to run around. They need to be groomed weekly, or else they will become matted. Huskies are prone to hip and eye problems. They love children and being part of a family. Shih Tzu dogs should be groomed every 4 to 6 weeks if their fur is kept short, and much more if you intend to maintain a long show dog style. The breed is susceptible to kidney and eye problems. The Shih Tzu is not a training dog. It is possible to train them, but very hard. They are adaptable to many different environments and are an affectionate lap dog. Pugs have breathing issues due to the shape of their face. They need to be monitored when in hot conditions because they can overheat. Their wrinkles must be cleaned thoroughly to prevent infections. Sometimes a pug's eye will pop out, and they need to be treated right away. Despite all of this, they are great family dogs and are very sweet. Chihuahuas love their humans and can be protective of them. They should never be left alone outside due to the risk of predation by large birds. Like many small dogs, Chihuahuas think that they are tougher than they are, so watch them around other dogs. Watch for obesity, but otherwise the Chihuahua is very healthy. They do not do well in the cold or the heat, and it is not safe to have Chihuahuas with young children, as the children could accidentally hurt the dogs. They are easy to groom and easy to train, but only if you start when they are young. Border Collies are one of the smartest of all dog breeds. They are highly trainable, but not so good for first-time adopters. If not trained, they can be destructive, and may try to herd your children like sheep. Border Collies need a lot of space to run around and things to do. They are very active. They're not good urban dogs. They are prone to hip dysplasia and eye problems. The Pit Bull is a very controversial dog. There have been very horrible events where a Pit Bull harmed someone, but it is the way that the dog was raised that makes it into a dangerous animal. The Pit Bull was actually bred for dog fighting, so it is easy to mold a Pit Bull puppy into an aggressive dog. They are born very sweet, and if not mistreated, they grow into loving pets. It is important to socialize your Pit Bull. Exercise is also very important for them. They are susceptible to heart disease, allergies, and also hip dysplasia. Australian Shepherds are smart dogs that make great rescue and seeing eye dogs. They need lots of activity. They should have a large area where they can run around, and their owner needs to have time to play with them. They can be prone to eye problems such as juvenile cataracts. The Aussie is easy to train and needs to be brushed often. The Australian Cattle Dog comes in 2 different colors, a bluish and a reddish color, earning the varieties the names Blue Heeler and Red Heeler respectively. This dog needs a very large commitment and activity. They need to exercise and have space to run. They can be prone to deafness and blindness. They are very intelligent dogs and are quite loving. They are easy to train but might not be the best choice for young children. It should be noted that there is a debate on whether purebred or mixed breed dogs are healthier. However, a study has confirmed that purebred dogs are more prone to genetic disorders than mixed breed dogs are. I encourage you to do your own research on this topic, but be careful of sites run by breeders or other sources that may be biased. I have linked an article on the study in the description. Whether you decide on a purebred or a mixed breed dog or cat, remember that when you adopt a rescue animal, you are saving a life, and in a shelter, you also save the life of the dog or cat that takes your animal's place. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this video was informative for you. Please like and subscribe if you would, to help pals grow and educate as many people as we can. Thank you again. Bye.